Whether we like to admit it or not, most of us are guilty of texting and driving. However, most states don't have any regulations against texting and driving. So to some people, there are some gray areas as to whether texting while driving is a bad thing to do. That's a pretty subjective comment to respond to, and it's all relative to how or if you or a loved one has ever been affected by an intoxicated driver. Personally, I've known people that have unfortunately lost their lives as a result of texting while driving. And as you might expect, I'm strongly against it. 3 important reasons why I'm against texting and driving. It's a distraction, it can cause accidents, and it can affect more people than just you in a negative way. It's obvious that texting while driving is a distraction. That's a recipe for danger. If you think you're capable of managing a vehicle while zipping your thumbs across your screen or keypad to let your friends know about the latest gossip at school, then you're surely competent enough to realize that your focus is not directed towards the more important task at hand. As if we don't need one more distraction while we're driving, we're already trying to change the radio station, turn up the air, slide our seats back or forward, and dodge those crazy drivers in the oncoming lane. All texting does is add to the madness and cause you to take your eyes off the road for that 1 or 2 seconds that could be your last. There are many natural causes or mechanical flaws that can cause accidents on the road, but there are also many causes to accidents that we have control over. Some of these might be driving drunk, driving tired, or driving with no regard for the law, or, you guessed it, driving while texting. Statistics show that over 1/3 of drivers have admitted to sending or receiving a text while driving, and 18% admit to doing it on a regular basis. According to the American Automobile Association, nearly 50% of teens admit to texting and driving. Anytime you take your eyes off the road, you are more at risk to be involved in an accident. Obviously, accidents vary in degree of severity. However, if you're at the root of an accident, you're the one that has to live with the outcome if you're lucky enough to be alive. My third and final point to make is that accidents can affect more people than just you. If somebody loses their life as a result of texting and driving, not only do you have to live with it, but also the victim's loved ones and friends. It is also important to consider your passengers and how uncomfortable they may get to see their driver texting while at the wheel. It may never hit home until you are directly affected by it. I know, when I found out that a good family friend and her 2 kids lost their lives because she was texting while driving, it opened my eyes, and I realized the people that were impacted. For now, it's up to you, whether you want to put your life or that of others at risk by driving intoxicated. But next time you're in that situation, think of the consequences and the potential lives lost, or even just ask yourself, is what I'm about to text really worth the risk of all that is at stake? A simple solution to the problem we have is to stop the texting and driving, and we can reduce the number of accidents dramatically.
What was that?